Hey guys, Raiden here, and finally, welcome back to Fire Emblem Shadows of Valentia. Oh my goodness, I know some of you guys have been waiting for this forever, and you're probably wondering, why are you introducing it so weirdly if you're watching this video in the future? Well, I actually had to take a 2-month break from this because the capture card stopped working that I had purchased, and I had to get it fixed, and we were already in the middle of 2 series, and I decided I was going to complicate it if I decided to play this in the middle of another LP. So this should come out pretty soon. So anyways, you guys don't even know, I've been waiting so long. I am 6 months late to play this game. When it arrived on the day that it came out, I just had to let it sit. But I'm so excited. I hope that my 2-month break from the first episode didn't deter your interest in any way in the series. So let's get going. Ramwood's Battle, First of Flotsam, 401 VC. Is that Valentian calendar?
Oi, travellers! Afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to stop right there.
We barely left the village. This is kind of weird.
These here woods belong to me and my boys, see? So, if you want to be passing through, you're gonna have to pay the toll.
Well, that didn't take long.
Yeah, what I was saying, Lucas, didn't take long at all.
Brigands already? But it's only been minutes. We're still within sight of the gates.
Worse surprises than this await us all. Is everyone ready?
Yes. Come on. Let's clear this rabble out.
Fair enough. Alright, our first taste of the combat.
Follow
Well, I mean...
me. I'll clear us a path.
Oh, I like this battle theme a lot. I really do like it.
If I may, you mustn't rush headlong into battles on your own. Without experience, your friends will never grow into accomplished fighters. Trust them. Give them something to do. At least let them deal the final blow.
Right. That's good advice. I'll give it a try.
Thanks, Lucas, even though you're just telling me to train my units like I always have. Alright, so I just want to take a quick look at all of our units and how they're doing. And this is gonna be so weird. There's a lot of things that happen in this game that don't happen in any other game. So I'm gonna see what the stats are. First of all, I noticed they combine the attack, or the strength and magic stats into one stat, which is attack, which I guess makes more sense with the ability to class in any direction, pretty much. So that makes sense to me. Then we have skill, which affects hit rates and the frequency of critical hits. That's the same. We have speed, which affects evasion. Unit strikes twice if higher than an opponent. So what I've heard here is that you actually double someone if you have only one higher speed. That is awesome. That makes it more divisive than ever. Luck has various effects, lowers risk of enemy criticals. You never know what it's gonna do. Defense reduces physical damage, as I expected. Resistance reduces magical damage, and movement, which is movement. Now, we have a sword, which I think is something that everyone just gets at the beginning of the game, like it's your default equipped weapon if you didn't have one. I'm assuming the weapon goes where this orange is. Because I put an orange on Alm, because I didn't know if he'd need it or not, so that's that. All in all, and they have a rating in the top right corner to show, like, some of their stats, which really does help kind of judge them. Alm is really good. It's really good level 3 from what I can tell. Is he level 3? No, he's level 1 right now. Lucas is a soldier who has some pretty good stats. Kind of low luck, though. Gray seems to be exceedingly higher level than everyone else, which I find kind of weird. It's supposed to be like, Alm and Gray were childhood friends, and they're all friends, and Gray's just so much better than Alm, but I suppose he's a different class entirely. He's not really a fighter, he's a villager, but still, he's level 5. And, I don't know. I think he'd be pretty good. We have Tobin, who I kept calling Toby the entire way. He has some lowish stats. I think he has some pretty good speed, but... And we have Faye, who has very high attack and, 1 skill and 2 speed and 3 defense. I think she's definitely meant to be a caster or healer of some kind. I've been told by various people to make Faye into a cleric specifically, so... I don't actually know all the classes in the game, but that's the one tip I've been given quite a few times. We have Cliff, who has some decent attack, some really high luck, and high resistance. He seems like he'd make a good mage. Right now, I am planning to... I don't know what all the classes are, but I'll keep Alm the same as he is. Lucas, I think, is fine. I'm probably going to make Faye a cleric like people have told me. I'm going to make him a mage or whatever the equivalent is in this game. And I'm probably going to make Tobin an archer? Probably. And I don't know. I don't know about Gray. I don't know what else or other classes there are. Anyways, now I guess it's finally initiate combat. Oh my god. So, what I've heard about this game is that these little terrain effects are actually a void. So, this bush gives you 40 avoid. I don't really know what that bar means below forest. I guess it's a forest tile. So, we're just gonna position these two right around here. And, yeah. Oh, I missed this so much. It's gonna be the first Fire Emblem game I played on this channel that has the, attack range guidelines.
Just leave it to me.
I love the little quotes they have. I feel like I'm experiencing this way too late, and like everyone's like, yeah, we know, Xeno, we know. It's been like half a year, and I'm getting all like nerdy and giddy about this stuff. Come on, Alm. You're not a child anymore. You can fight. You- oh! Well, the first attack of the game is a crit. That gives me a good feeling about the rest of the game, honestly. Wouldn't it be hilarious if Lucas critted too? I'm not that lucky, though. So I guess the important thing right now is to start leveling up our villagers. I mean, Alm is also a level 1 fighter, so he does need XP, but he just murdered someone with a crit, so we're pretty good. Weird. Oh, it was trying to show off the danger area. That's what it was. Alright, so who needs it most? I need to secure kills for Faye and Cliff. Which I'm pretty sure we can do pretty easily, honestly. So if Lucas attacked this guy, he'd die. Fair enough. He'd die also. Faye, can you do it? No, you can't. Why can't you? It's okay, I have a plan. Let's just start weakening everyone here. Oh, I love the battle theme so much. It's such a good choice. I know that is actually in Gaiden. I remember listening to the soundtrack. Alright, let's try and get Cliff the first kill. Since I said we're probably going to turn Faye into a cleric, which I think is a healer, I'm assuming, in this game. At least. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and walk over here. I guess we can't. Okay, then. Can Gray actually do it without killing him? No, he cannot. Gray must murder. He has no choice but to kill. All Gray knows is death. Okay. We'll just do it this way, then. Because we have forest tiles, so we're pretty safe still. My favorite thing about this game, there are no playable axe users. I know people who are new to the channel are like, Xeno, why do you hate axe users so much? And it's because, for some reason, axe users and mages always bring me terrible luck. Oh shit, I want to do that the other way around. I want to give Cliff the kill. Whoopsies. Oh well. It's okay if Faye has some. Tobin might actually... yeah, Tobin can kill. It's gonna be a little weird getting used to the 3DS because I'm holding it in my hand but staring at the screen up here, and whenever I need to tap something I have to look down, and I'm actually using the original 2DS, so the screen is quite small. Quite small. Alright, we'll just end our turn here, and hopefully they attack some of our weaker units. Or he's just going to move and not attack anyone? That's weird. I do want to get Alm a kill here, because, well, another kill. He's our lord, of course. Our Lord and Savior Alm. I love Fire Emblem games that choose for the Lord not to start off being called a Lord. Like, because Alm really isn't one yet, technically. And Ike was the same way. Like, he technically was never even called a Lord anyway. I believe. I believe he was called a hero in a vanguard, I think. Alright, anyway. What shall we do here? Let's bring him down with Toby. Dun 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 dun. Gray, I'm gonna have you move. I know there is a fatigue mechanic because when you eat food, it says that it restores fatigue. Oops. That's not gonna kill unless she crits. Which she can't even double him. Isn't a huge issue, but... Oh, is he actually trying to run to get to the village? I didn't think he'd do that, you little bastard. Cliff, hunt him down. My turn. Battle complete. That was fun. That was a fun first battle. I know it's supposed to be a replica of the map in Gaiden.
That was a fine victory. Yes! We've won!
That was some fine swordsmanship, Alm. I can see you have more than a bit of your grandfather in you.
You think so?
The voice acting is so good. Hold on, let me see how fast auto advance goes. Oh. Okay, that was the end of the conversation. Oh, and by the way, that only says 12 minutes because I had to replay all of this to get up to here. Yeah, let's engage. The important thing right now is getting XP to all of my lower level units because I think that icon, Gray has an icon next to his name.
Everyone.
I don't know if I can open
What
the
is
menu.
it, Lucas? More brigands? It seems the rumors were no exaggeration.
Based on their numbers, I surmise they must have a hideout nearby. But we can ill afford to pick fights with every cut-person rogue we encounter. Let's sit back and lay low until they depart.
Did you get a look at the wench we nabbed this morning? Hoo-wee! She'll certainly add some color to that run-down old shrine. She's prettier than the boss, that's for sure.
She is not prettier than the boss. The boss is a super soldier.
What? They've taken a prisoner?
Let's just be calm and... wait, don't...
Oh god, he's gonna totally just charge him, isn't he?
Hold it, you lecherous pigs!
Hold it, fiends! I am Alm, the savior of the world.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
I just said I'm Alm.
Release the woman you're holding at once, or else!
Or else what?
I'll swing the pointy stick at you.
You must really want a knife in the belly if you're slinging taunts at the likes of us.
So much for laying low.
Oh, Lucas is already like, oh, I'm done with this shit.
To arms, everyone. Look over there. They have an archer.
Correct? I can tell what a bow is, Lucas.
He can strike from a distance, so we must plan our approach carefully. Whoever goes after him needs to finish him quickly, or be ready for a reprisal. If you're not strong enough to take an arrow or two, stay well away.
Attack range. I know how attack range works. Thanks. Okay, so from what I understand, yeah, archers have... What is it, 5 range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... No. I don't know what the actual range is. They do have a higher range than I thought. They have bow range +1. So I'm trying to tap with my hand, but I definitely need the stylus. So the bow is a range of 1 to 2 by default. Come on. What the hell? Increases bow range by 1. So they actually have 3 range. I think the promoted ones, the snipers, actually have higher range. So I heard that they had 5 range, so I'm gonna stick with and assume. So let's take a look around the map real. What the hell is supplies? Gain HP, so it's a heal tile. And they also have a heal tile with a boss on it. Or a mini-boss, I guess you'd call him. Alright then, well, let's go out and finish what we started. Okay, so we have this archer here who I imagine we need to rush down pretty hard. See, how much damage can we do to him? Alm can actually do 10. And he can do 10, but that's not enough to kill him. And Gray can't get close enough to do anything. So I'm gonna try and actually avoid these guys over here.
Just say the word.
Oh geez, you can barely move on these forest tiles. Just to be expected. So I'm just gonna start moving everyone up because I want them all to get as close to this archer as possible and away from those guys. If we do get a lucky crit, though, this entire problem will be resolved. I must have miscalculated the damage? Could have sworn it said 10 twice and he had 24 health. They changed something to how damage is calculated here, but I have to figure out what that is again. Is that it? Did I move everyone? Oh, I don't have auto turn. Oh, sorry. Game speed fast. Cursor memory? Sure. I actually love cursor memory. I don't know why some people don't. Probably Final Fantasy has trained me to love it. HP gauges? Oh, I can turn that off. No, I prefer that on. Grid off, that's fine. Auto advance on. Don't know why that's not on by default. Let's go, Alm. You're my fave. No, never mind. Lynn's my favorite green-haired lord, and you can't beat her no matter what you do. I'm sorry. That dodge animation is sick, how he jumps up out. I mean, it's kind of unrealistic how he kind of does it, but... Well, I mean, it's a realism in a sense that, like, if they're not taught by Mycen, they have to kind of come up with some, like, makeshift martial arts for swords. Which makes sense. Alright, Alm, you just kill this guy. He's fine. Yes! This game feels so good to play. You don't even need the weapon triangle. Okay. No, people are probably gonna yell at me for saying that. You don't even need the weapon triangle? What are you talking about? Fire Emblem isn't Fire Emblem without rock, paper, scissors. Okay, we'll strike with Gray first. Well, Gray will kill him, and I don't want that. Maybe we should give Faye a kill, because she kind of needs it. But we're not really in the position to barter for a kill right now. Faye can actually go in for the kill if I move Gray out of the way. Go, Faye! She is so adorable. Yay, 5.
It's nice to get stronger.
Is that a good growth? I don't know, I heard that growths in this game are very, very low. But I guess it's good. Good job, Faye. You did it good. Okay. Now that Faye's done her thing, let's advance forward. With Lucas, who's going to kind of take these guys down a notch. Oh no, they're advancing after Faye. They realize how strong and dangerous she is. She actually doesn't have enough speed to double most of them. I think she matches most of their speed. I just realized that a speed of 2 at the beginning of this game is actually, like, average. Did I ever get Cliff that level? He did not level. Alright, well, what we'll do is I'm gonna put you here, and you're gonna hit this guy twice. Hopefully don't crit him.
Don't think so.
And now Cliff can claim his own kill.
Give it up. Damn you. We could do this again.
No, we can't do it again because you murdered him. What do you mean we can do it again? He's dead. Speed and defense.
I definitely feel stronger.
You did get stronger. You're much stronger. Toby's already level 2, so... Did Alm even level up? He did not yet, surprisingly. Here, I'll have Lucas help him with that. They might not actually be able to kill this guy in one go. Nope, we can do it. There's something I'm missing about the damage calculations here.
There we go.
Yes.
Huh?
Just my imagination, I guess. I swear my armor just got harder, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, Toby, I reserve... Actually, no. Yeah. I reserve this for you, Toby. Go and take it. Take your prize. A level for Tobin. Oh boy, these growths. But he can class change at least. Faye, attack him from... Actually, I'm not gonna have you do that. Damn. He hunkered down in that bush. What's the objective? Where do I go to see that? Oh, it's on the bottom screen. I feel like an idiot. It's route. Okay, so if it's route, I'm just gonna draw that guy out of the bush. And we're just gonna charge towards the actual boss of the area.
Yeah, I got it.
I can handle it.
I can do this.
There we go, I got him out in the open. Cliff, do you think you could kill... Oh. Oh, you'd be down by 1. Well, Faye can help you. Unless she crits and destroys him, but... What is that little bonus I'm getting on the crit? It looks like I have crit and then I have a slight bonus to it. I can't tell if that's from terrain, the weapon, or... skill stat. Kinda hard to tell. Alright, are you ready to take this man on? But we're not gonna do that because that's for idiots. Sit in the bush and wait. Hopefully he'll just charge you. Man, that spot is set up for him to charge you in. Like the terrain bonuses are around that's like, hey, Hey, put all your units here. Murder him. Gonna go ahead and put Lucas back here, though, because... Oh, no. He'd kill him. Who needs the XP the most? Still gonna go with Cliff. I think Cliff is the one that needs it. But I need someone who's not just gonna murder this guy outright. Ah, that'll do. Good job, Gray. And Cliff. Claim the kill. I'm putting a lot of my faith in Cliff. Mainly because I don't know. He needs it the most. Come on, come on. Yes!
Yep, I definitely feel stronger.
That's good. And now he can class change. Okay. So I just need to get everyone else to class changing level to class change however we do that. I don't know what is that bonus XP? Is that Radiant Dawn XP?
Well, I suppose that counts as our good deed for the day.
Yeah, we killed like 9 people, Alm.
Sorry, Lucas. My legs were moving before I had a chance to even think.
Valor is nothing to be sorry for. Now come, let's find this prisoner they spoke of. They mentioned a shrine, yes? It must be nearby.
It must be. Let's rotate our saves here. Ooh, our first dungeon. So, just to clear this up, every single time I've said something I wish was in Fire Emblem, I've been told is in here. Literally. Every time I said, I wish Fire Emblem had dungeon crawling, someone said, Shadows of Valentia has that. And my number one wish for all of Fire Emblem was, I wish Fire Emblem had skills that you could use. And from what I've heard, that's in this game, so as long as people aren't lying to me, that I'm gonna be pretty hyped. What's that shrine?
Guess you wouldn't know since you've been stuck in the village. Shrines like this were built by folks so they had a place to worship Miller. But famine and other problems kind of put a damper on most Zofians' piety. Now they're mostly just home to brigands and the like. Then the woman who was taken captive must be inside.
Must be. A natural cavern built into a shrine to the goddess Mila. Or Mila, something. Tales of Exilia. Lately, it's become a popular hangout for thieves and ruffians. Okay, that's kind of weird. Come on, Alm, let's go into the thief dungeon.